Spotify hacker got a surprise. So there's this kid at school named Ben who thinks he's some kind of tech genius. He's always bragging about how he can hack into anything and showing off with his fancy coding skills. Most people just ignore him, but he made the mistake of targeting me. Last month I was sitting in the library working on an essay when Ben comes over and starts looking at my laptop screen. I had Spotify open in another tab because I was listening to music while I worked. He starts laughing and says my playlist is trash and asks if he can show me some real music. I said no thanks and went back to my work. But Ben doesn't take no for an answer. He pulls out his phone and starts typing away, and suddenly my Spotify starts skipping songs. Then it switches to some death metal band I've never heard of. I look at him and he's got this smug grin on his face. He whispers that he's connected to my account and can control it from his phone. Then he starts blasting the volume up and down just to mess with me. The librarian comes over and tells me to keep it down, which was embarrassing because everyone was staring. I told Ben to stop, but he just kept going. He changed my playlist name to something stupid and started adding weird songs to it. When I tried to change it back on my laptop, he would just override it from his phone. It was like playing tug of war with my own account. The worst part was when he started following random people on my account and liking their playlists. Some of them were really inappropriate ones with explicit names. I was mortified because all my friends could see this stuff in their activity feed. After about 20 minutes of this torture, I finally had enough. I grabbed my stuff and left the library, but even at home he was still messing with my account. Songs would randomly start playing in the middle of the night, or my playlists would get deleted and recreated with terrible music. This went on for 3 days. Ben would walk past me in the hallway and smirk, knowing he had complete control over my Spotify. He even changed my profile picture to some meme of a crying baby. I tried changing my password, but somehow he still had access. That's when I came up with my plan. I did some research and found out that Spotify has a feature where you can report unauthorized access to your account. But I wanted to do more than just get him kicked off. I started documenting everything. I took screenshots of him changing my playlists, recorded videos of songs suddenly switching while I was using the app, and even got my friend to witness him controlling my music from across the classroom. Then I found out something interesting. Ben had been bragging to other people about hacking not just my account, but several other students' accounts too. He thought it was hilarious that he could mess with people's music and make them look stupid. So I reached out to those other kids and found out they had the same experience. Random music playing at inappropriate times, embarrassing songs showing up in their recent activity, playlists getting messed with. Some of them had even gotten in trouble with their parents when explicit songs started playing through their home speakers. We all decided to report this together, but instead of just going to Spotify, we went to the school administration first. Turns out what Ben was doing counts as cyberbullying and harassment, and our school has a zero-tolerance policy for that kind of stuff. The school called his parents and mine for a meeting. When they showed all the evidence we had collected, Ben's face went completely white. His parents were furious because they had no idea their son was using his computer skills to torment other students. But here's where it gets really good. The school decided to involve the police because technically, what Ben did was unauthorized access to other people's accounts, which is actually illegal. They called it computer fraud and abuse. Ben started crying and begging everyone not to press charges. He promised he would stop and even offered to help us secure our accounts better, but it was too late. The damage was done and we were all fed up with his behavior. The police officer explained that even though we were all minors, this kind of digital harassment was taken seriously. Ben ended up getting charged with multiple counts of unauthorized computer access and cyberbullying. His parents had to hire a lawyer and pay thousands of dollars in legal fees. He got suspended from school for 2 weeks and had to do community service. The court also ordered him to stay away from all of us and prohibited him from using any social media or streaming services for 6 months.